What's going on, chess lover? This is Maurice Bishop Chess, and y'all know my slogan, life is a game of chess. If y'all looking at my content for the first time, and you're the one that want to get better in chess, whether it's opening, middle game, or end game, or maybe on my channel because you want to be entertained with the live bullet and blitz games that I play online, or maybe you want to find out not only how to be successful on the chessboard, but also successful in life. If this is you, make sure you hit that notification bell on, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And guys, if you have any questions and any content that you want me to share, make sure you drop that comment below and I will give you the content that you requested. Without further ado, let's actually get right to this video. Alright guys, peace! What's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess, and y'all know my slogan, life is a game of chess. Guys and gals, I'm here to tell you that I think I played the craziest game in the world this year. I think this is my top game this year. Literally, guys, this is freaking crazy. We went down a line in this game, and shout out to FX Pro. He was a 2200 and I knocked him down. But yo, this game is crazy, guys. So without further ado, we actually gonna get started with this. Alright guys, obviously I played as white, my opponent played as black. I played E4, he played the Caracan. With C6 I go D4. He goes D5. And I chose the fantasy variation on the F3. Obviously, guys, if they take knight D7 and knight F3. Once I go bishop B2 and castle, I will have a nice target on the F7 pawn, and it becomes very, very, very tactical. Literally, guys, it becomes very tactical. So let's actually go back. All right, so when I go F3, guys, he actually takes, I take. He goes E5 and I go knight F3. He takes and I go bishop C4. And I go bishop C4, guys, because the F7 pawn is my aim, and I want to castle kingside as quickly as possible, and maybe go knight G5, where I will have 3 pieces hitting this F7 pawn once I castle, because this rook will be right here. So it'll be 1 piece, 2 piece, and the 3rd piece hitting the F7 pawn. And it becomes very crazy. So my opponent goes knight F6 because obviously, guys, he got to develop, but also you got to cover, you know, the F6, or you got to cover the F7 pawn from the rook when I castle. But I don't castle just yet. I go E5 because I want to get him out of there. He goes knight D5. He pretty much block my range from the F7 pawn. That is my target. So I decide to just castle because I still have knight G5 threats. When I castle, he goes bishop B7. Alright, and what I wanted to do is, guys, is I go queen E1. And the whole point of queen E1 is because I want to go queen G1. And if he does castle kingside, I can maybe hit him with bishop A6. You know, this is why I like the fantasy, because the fantasy, it gets crazy. He castles kingside, I go queen G3. Knight E3 is played. And then I go bishop captures E3, guys. And I feel as though I might as well just take, because that knight can become very dangerous. So I felt as though I had to take. So D catches E3. I develop my last piece with knight C3. And then he goes bishop B6. And then instead of... I know Stafford told me to take the bishop, but I didn't want to take the bishop because I'm letting him open his F file. And that's not what I want. I wanted to keep it closed. So I just go bishop D3 and fixate my target on H7 this time. Alright, so H6, which is pretty much what he did. He pretty much created a weakness for himself. And I did a prophylactic move by going king H1. Just in case if he gets some queen B6 ideas or bishop C5 ideas with a discovered check. I wanted to make sure that I ain't had no issues with that. So after king h1, knight d7, I go rook a to e1, ready to hit this pawn. And he defends it with the bishop c5, no problem. So guys, my plan is, obviously guys, I want to mate. I want to get my pieces even more closer to the king, so where I can do some dynamic attacks, right? So after bishop c5, I go knight e4, bishop b6 is played, and then I know the Stockfish told me knight d6. I had another plan, which is why I go knight h4. So this is what I did, and then queen e7, which was played, in which I think the better move probably would have been bishop c7, at least hitting this weak pawn, because literally he would have two pieces hitting my weak pawn, and that could become an issue. And I can't do no knight f6 threats because my pawn will be pinned due to the bishop on c7. All right, so that probably should have been the best move for black. So after queen e7, guys, this gets real. This gets very real, guys. Very real. I go knight f6. But no, guys, this is not the kicker. This is not the kicker, guys. Knight f6, I go knight f6. Hoping for knight captures f6, maybe. You know, and I go e captures f6. You know, I'll be threatening a checkmate and also attacking the queen. So in other words, if he takes, I'll go e captures f6. Obviously, there will be no way for him to stop this mate unless he actually give up his queen, in which I will actually, you know, take back with the rook. Pretty much. Right? But obviously, he sees it. That's not what he does. So after knight f6, my opponent goes king h8. And then, guys, the biggest surprise ever. I go queen g6. Guys, I feel like Tao in this game. I feel like Tao in this game, man. Ridiculous, right? This is, I can't even say it's nasty. This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. So yeah, guys. So after queen g6, my opponent saw the threat. So obviously, guys, if my opponent goes f capture g6, I will hit him with knight capture g6 checkmate. This was, oh man, how nasty this would have been if he would have took. But he didn't take, guys. He didn't take. He did the right move. He does knight captures f6, and then, guys, I did something else. I did rook captures f6. Yes, guys, I did that. Rook captures f6. Why this move? Why rook captures f6? Well, guys, he can't take with g captures f6 because of queen h7 checkmate, because my bishop is here. And, guys, he can't go queen captures f6 because obviously I could take his queen. But if he's thinking that I take his queen and he take my queen, I would still hit him with h7 checkmate. So, guys, after rook captures f6, what is the only move that he could possibly do? Well, obviously, oh, I forgot one move. He can't go king g8, guys, because this is checkmate. Y'all probably already know that already, all right? So, after rook captures f6, my opponent goes f captures g6. So then I go knight captures g6 check. I'm hitting the king, I'm hitting the rook, and I'm hitting the queen. So king h7, I go knight captures e7 check. King h8, knight g6 check. He goes king g8, and instead of taking a rook, I go rook captures e6. My opponent tried to trade off rooks, and I go rook captures e8. He takes, bishop c4 check, king h7, and then bishop f7. So then rook d8, and then I go e6. And then, guys, I got a little scared in this. When he went e2, I thought I blundered. I thought I blundered like really bad. And I was like, how the heck because my whole thinking I was gonna go King G1, but then I forgot this dark square bishop is guarding that square. I can't move nowhere, and there's no way I can get this piece in time. Or maybe I could. No, I can't. After E2, if I go knight F4, I was thinking if knight F4, rook D1. So let's look at it. Rook D1. Obviously, I can't go knight captures because he'll mate me. So yeah, maybe I would have been covered, but this still would have been a tragedy. Yeah, Bishop after that would have been a tragedy right there. So that wouldn't have been good. But yeah, let's go back to what we was on. So when I did this, I thought I blundered, guys. After E6, he goes E2, and I was like, okay, what can I do? So then, guys, I go E7 because I found a shot. When I went E7, he goes Rook D1, and I figure out Bishop G8 check. And then obviously he can't go King H8 because the knight is there. So then I think this bishop move is the only thing that actually saved me. Only thing that saved me. So after he goes king captures, it don't matter where he takes. He could take the bishop or he could take the knight. Regardless of whatever he take away, he's still gonna get checked with this queen. So king captures G8, queen E8 check. King H7, knight F8 check. King G8, knight D7 with a discovered check. He goes king H7, and I go queen E4 check. And then I just go queen captures E2. And then my opponent went rook captures D7, and then I go queen E8 check, and then my opponent resign. Guys, this was crazy, right? I think this is like one of the craziest games, guys, for real. And I liked it. So yeah, guys, so if you ever get I don't know if you ever get a position like this, but there are patterns, man. I say the smothers mate. That queen G6. If you ever get a knight up here and y'all got a knight on H4 or F4, man, you could definitely do some of this smothers mate, which is really a beautiful mate. I wish I would have had it, but I mean it's still good. I mean this is a classic game, so I have to say. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this content. I hope y'all enjoyed this game. Um, I'm telling y'all, man, like I love this game. But yeah, guys, definitely like, share, comment. Let me know what you think of this game. If y'all see any other moves, definitely comment below. And also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys. Peace.